Okay, and we're off. Just doing a quick sound check. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Testing, testing. Let me know how the sound is, please, before we continue. Let me know. Hello, everybody here. We've got 22 watching. Is it okay? If it is, I will proceed. If not, I will amend. Welcoming everybody. We'll just let people let me know what's happening, and then I will continue. Okay, thank you very, very much. Tiger Dave, Peach is now home. Right then, just quick hello. Nick, I've sorted your wrench out, darling. Hello, sweetheart. I need to give you my new number. Other side, Jules is here. Finola. This has not got much coverage, but I'll go into that in a moment. Seeing Blue Silver, Cosmic, Willie, Emma from Southport. Hello, darling. Are you new? Have you heard about this case? I am trying to bring some attention to it. What I'm going to do, if you give me a moment, I'm going to share this in the Victoria Taylor Facebook group. So if you just give me a moment, because I've only just joined it, you see. Let me just post something. Right, one moment, folks. Sorry. Okay, one sec. Okay. Right, I've just posted that in the group. So, no, I haven't heard, so glad you're streaming. Well, hello, Emma, thank you. Right then, so just let me know, just quickly. Well, the last mic broke, so it's gone in the bin. I've got, we'll sort it. This was actually a very expensive one. Hi, Danny, how you doing? Do you want it to be a little bit louder? Is the mic a little bit thumbs up, not working, Pen? Really? Do you want me to turn the gain up a little bit or anything? Let me know. So for that, just let me know. Has anyone heard of this story? Because this lady has been missing since Monday, 5 days now, coming up to 6 days. Monday morning she went missing. And apart from me seeing it in the local news, not a lot of people have heard about this. And I just, is that Bridget? So my first question is, have you heard about missing Victoria Taylor? I've got a towel on my head. Hi, Kev. How you doing? Hi, Skip Donahue. Welcoming everybody. Nick, if you're still up for Halloween, send you my number. Changed it. No, York last night was awesome. Thank you, Danny boy. Thank you. We're doing that again soon, hopefully. Let me know, has anybody heard? I heard about it yesterday, says Maltese Cross. So there's not many people who've heard about this. It's because I'd cleared them off. Brill, Nick, thank you. So I've shared it in the Facebook group. Hi, Stephen. At Malton in North Yorkshire, which is just, this never got the attention that the Nicola Bulley case got for some reason, and I don't know why. Now, it has been in the papers. It's been obviously local, and it has been in the national papers, but it's not been high up. Now, when Nicola Bulley went missing, literally, this is what I don't understand about the Nicola Bulley case. There was wall-to-wall coverage immediately. Hi, Blackjack. I'm not going to be talking to chat much now because I'm just going to focus on this, but just welcome everybody. So if anyone has come over from the Facebook group, we are going to be very respectful because I've posted it in there to try and get coverage out there. Hello, Willie, of this. So Monday morning, she was last seen at home. She is a nurse. She's a mum. I think she's 30. I need to double check the age. I think she's 34, but I will double check that in case I'm wrong. She North York Moors, and it goes through Malton, and it goes down and runs down to a place called Stamford Bridge, which then it continues on to York. Now, Stamford Bridge, if there's a flood in the North York Moors, which is Malton's up that way, it always rushes down to Stamford Bridge. So everything that comes from Malton comes down. Now, on what day are we on now? Thursday morning, the police were searching at Stamford Bridge. Now, I didn't see it, but someone I spoke to did. So I'm going to be helping out. I'm going to go over tomorrow or Monday, if the lady's still missing. Hopefully she isn't. Oh no, Bridget. So I'm going to be, no, Stamford Bridge in Yorkshire. So I'm going to be going over, seeing what's going on, see if there's anything I can do, kind of get some posters and put them up near me because we're not far. Now, let's not forget Claudia Lawrence went missing from York, and that isn't far at all. Now, this lady, she was last seen walking to a library. I'm going to get some articles up in a moment. Hello, Carlos. Hi, Stephen. So now this is where things get really, really bizarre. She was last seen officially. Hi, Pingu. Thank you. Hi, Mara. She was last seen, Victoria was last seen officially on CCTV since then. And what's going on here? If you've got idiots coming in, what's that? I don't know. I'm going to ignore chat. Space Cat and moderators, I'll leave you to the chat because I can't really watch it and do this at the same time. Hi, Yvonne. So I'm just going to ignore chat. So I'm going to get the first article up now. But I'm just giving you a little rundown of because a lot of people have not heard of this, which is so sad. Then she was 34. She then went onto this garage, local garage. Literally, I know the garage very well. Me and Al have been that way. I'm not going to say why because there's too many stalkers on the internet, but I say it's local. And she was last in the garage buying some items. I think she bought a drink, a snack. And yeah, be respectful because I have put this in the group and there might be family and friends coming in. So I want to keep this respectful. I'm local, which is why I want to try and do my best here. Okay, I'll get some posters up and stuff. So she bought some items on the Monday morning. Now, those items have now turned up next to the riverbank at the River Derwent. She's still missing, guys. Underwater search teams. I think Peter Folding might have been. I need to check on the case. This is the Nicola Bully case and hasn't got virtually any press attention. There's been no helicopters, there's been drones, obviously there's been police searches, locals are out searching and whatnot. Hi, Pat. But there's been no helicopters that I'm aware of. There's been no national news wall-to-wall coverage. I'm told that you've got the usual psychics on YouTube. Hi, Julius. I'm not looking at chat much, but I'm just caught you. You've got your usual psychics. I've had a little glance through YouTube, trying to make money off it, your usual armchair, whatever you want to call them. This isn't about that. We look at facts here, okay? All we're going to be looking at is what we know so far, which is what I've called the stream. What we know so far, bringing this case to light because most people have not heard about it. So we're going to start at the beginning. I think that's always the best place to start, I think. So let me just get this. I find it really bizarre that her possessions were found next to the River Derwent. So the best way to start this off for people that haven't heard of it is with the police appeal. So we're cutting out all the media, all the spiel, and we're going to get straight into the police appeal. I still haven't worked out how to make this bloody bigger. I'm going to read that to you. I keep forgetting. I know I can make that writing bigger, and I keep forgetting how you do it. Told you I only use this for streaming. Right, so this is from North Yorkshire Police. Okay, so this is the urgent appeal. Now, it was last updated yesterday at 4:15, but this did come out. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, guys, I don't think any of you have heard about this until today. And that might have been because I put a stream out on it. It's always near water. Now, there were so many people going missing and in this country, and it just doesn't get any attention. I couldn't believe it when I was reading it. You know, we need to cover that more, but we're going to focus on this case now. There's only one of me, but, you know, I'll do my best, hi Lossaby, to at least bring one case, because this lady's only been missing 5 or 6 days. There's lots and lots of theories and scenarios, you know, and as again, we have to be really respectful of the family and the friends. I suppose the biggest hope is that she went missing of her own accord, because at least that would say no foul play, you know, and she's going to come back. So I'm going to give you the update. This is from the actual North Yorkshire Police urgent appeal. Like I say, this is the original, but it was updated. I'm just going to put that there. If you are in the UK, especially if you're in Yorkshire, could you please share this out let's try and help. So, okay, the family of missing Victoria Taylor have spoken of how distraught, this was updated, they are following her disappearance, and released a new image of Victoria and her brother Joe. So here is Victoria, missing lady, 34, and with her brother. Victoria has now been missing for 5 days. This was last updated yesterday, like I said. She was last seen at a home address in Malton on Monday, the 30th of September. Victoria's sisters, Emma and Heidi, have said, "We currently feel sick, distraught and lost following her disappearance of Vix." That's obviously their nickname for her. But we are trying to focus on the children in the family, because she has a 2-year-old son, to maintain a sense of routine at this difficult time. We would like to thank all of the emergency services and volunteers who have assisted in searching for Vic so far. The wider local community has also rallied around, and we are eternally grateful for the support that they have given to us, Vic's family. The police have told us that searches will continue over the weekend, for which we are grateful. So this is just the initial, and then I'm going to continue then with what we know so far. This is just giving you a basis. Hi, Notorious, how you doing? The water is challenging at the moment. Now, I did a couple of shorts a few weeks ago down the river. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. That was that river. I don't know whether anyone remembers me doing a couple of shorts. Well, that was the other end. That was further down the river, which is where the police search teams were on Thursday. There's a caravan park there, and I only know because we went out for a meal with me and Peach, and we were talking to a couple on holiday. Oh, I know, Taurus, you're so sweet. We were talking to a couple on holiday, and their caravan park is literally, hi Martin, at the side of the river, that close that when the river floods, the caravan park floods. The caravans are even on wheels. I'm not joking. So if it floods, they can sort of these weird things that float. Anyway, and they said that the police, the underwater search team, hi there, Alan Edge again, my YouTube husband, were there with divers, and the police were there, and they didn't even know about this. They did not know that they were on holiday from Newcastle, And I said, that'll be the lady gone missing. And they said, what lady? I said, I don't understand why this isn't wall to wall. It should have, Tiger. Hi, Tony. It's in the press, but it's not in your face in the press. It's not on the mainstream media. So I'm going to continue. The water is challenging at the moment due to the recent weather. So if people are out searching for Vicks, then please do not put yourself at risk. So that's her and her brother. Now, this is where things get really bizarre. Okay, so this image here, so that's fiction, you know, when she's obviously out and about with her friends and hair down and makeup. Now, this one here, this was the last CCTV that was taken, and this was on Monday, the day that she went missing. I love you more, Notorious. So this was the update that they gave on Thursday. Now, this CCTV image has been released as the search for Victoria continues. So I'm working backwards now, basically, because it's been updated throughout. So that was the last image. Now, this is where things get really bizarre. I just want to add as well, the reason why I didn't cover this earlier, there's two reasons. Hello, there she is, look. There's two reasons. Obviously, one, I've been with free speech for the past few days. And secondly, do you know, a lot of people go missing from Malton. There's often people go missing from Malton and that area, and they turn up within a day or two. So when I seen this the other day in the local news, I thought, she'll turn up. She hasn't turned up. So that's when I started going a bit deeper and having a look and seeing, you know, that there's a lot of strangeness to this case. So I thought, right, let's get it out there. Okay. So Victoria was last seen. We know this. Now, it goes on. We are releasing the CCTV image, which shows Victoria later in the morning at the BP garage. Well, I know that well. On Welham Road in the Norton area. I'm just showing you a picture there of Malton. Okay. Freezy Peach, hello, Unity calling. This is that, you know, remember when we were at the pub and there was that couple and they said that they were searching the River Derwent down where their caravan park is. This is that case when I told you there was a missing lady. She's still missing. It's been nearly 6 days now. Hello, Treelin. It's a really worrying case. She's very lovely, Dave. She is. So now, this is what is bizarre, okay? So this image was captured on Monday. So she was last seen at home, officially at home, as in person. I'm guessing by her family, but we'll find out. At 9 a.m. on Monday morning. Then she went walking to a community library, okay? And then she went to the garage in Norton to go and buy some, I think it was some snacks, but we'll read on. So, and... Right, a number of personal possessions belonging to Victoria have been found. Now, this was on Thursday, I think they did this. Let me just check. Okay. So she was walking along. Now, I will double check on a map how close where her belongings were found to where she was last seen walking. I need to see exactly how close this is. We were very close, Willie, yeah. So it goes on. We have used drones to search the area. Before that, it says a number of personal possessions belonging to Victoria have been found following this discovery at Operation Support Unit. Now, I don't know whether Peter Folden's involved. Okay, I need to find out. I feel like he might have been. As I say, I'm still getting a lot of this information today because I've been trying to catch up. I really hope she would have been found by now. Goes on. Operation Support Unit and local officers have carried out extensive searches along with support from a police underwater search unit. So that implies it's not Peter Folding. We have used drones to search the area from above, carried out multiple inquiries and reviewed hours of CCTV from around Malton where Victoria was last seen. It goes on. Inspector Martin Dennison from North Yorkshire Police added, "We are very concerned about Victoria's whereabouts and like Family and friends just want to see her safe and well. I would urge the public to be cautious if looking for Victoria near the river. Our officers have specialist training and equipment, and they are used to working in various terrains. If you have any information, call 101 or immediate sightings 999. Now, that was Thursday, okay? So this was the update on Tuesday, which was a day after Victoria went missing. Last seen at an address, as I said, she's 5'6". This gives you the details. Last seen on Monday, 5'6". Oh, the geese. Can you hear that? Load of geese going past. She was last seen wearing blue jeans, a black Adidas Original puffer jacket with white stripes down the sleeves, and a grey Jack Willis hooded jumper. So that was what she was last seen wearing. Members of the public should expect to see an increased police presence in Malton. Today's search of the riverbanks will take place by our specialist underwater search team. Just be careful what you're saying, guys, because I have shared this in the Facebook group. There's over 5,500 people in there, and they're all searching, and there are family and friends in that group. I'm not saying they're going to be coming over. They probably won't, but just in case. Hello, darling. How you doing, Purple? How you doing, sweetheart? We've got a missing person close by to me, darling, so I'm just covering it now. I'm just praying they find her. Inspector Leanne Anderson from North Yorkshire Police. There are a range of inquiries taking place. It's still a missing person inquiry. It goes down. Now, the original appeal, okay, this is where we find the most information. Hi, Finola, is the original appeal, okay? We're putting for information to help find missing 34-year-old Victoria Taylor. This is the first picture that they put out. What a lovely looking lady. And she's a mom. Ghostbusters. Do you know what? If I could get her back for Halloween, I'll do anything to get her back for Halloween, because me and her would be awesome together. Hello, Amethyst, my lovely. So there she is. This is Victoria. She's a mom of a 2-year-old. She's got a fiance. Beautiful lady. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Purple, because you might have people in the UK. How you doing, Mara, my love? Described as white. I've covered all of that. So this is the original, right, police, North Yorkshire Police, okay? That was the last CCTV image released. Now I'm going to get into some articles which gives us a little bit more detailed information, and the appeals that have been put out by her. Her fiance has put an appeal out recently, her family, her friends, and they're trying to find her. Let's try and find this lady. Right, okay. I'll just get some more articles up for you, because I've got a load ready, you see, with whatever information I can find. So we're going to find now what belongings. Okay, so we're now going to have a short video from Channel 5, and it's going to give a little bit more information. So let's get this up. So Channel 5 are covering it. There has been, oh, wrong one. Not that one, not the Sun. My apologies, guys. There has been some coverage. It's just not been massive. It's not been in your face. It's not been main headlines. But there has been little snippets of information on the mainstream media. So there's just a 3-minute video here. So we'll just put this on, a bit more information here about the items that were found.
For 3 days, Victoria Taylor has been missing since Monday, and the search for her is intensified as a number of personal possessions were found. Well, let's take you through exactly what we know. So the last sighting of Victoria was here at a property in Malton in North Yorkshire just after 9 a.m. But this afternoon, police have released CCTV images of Victoria here. We're going to see them in a moment. That was at the BP garage on Welham Road in the Norton area of Malton. we should say police searches are ongoing and they're taking place here. That is near the River Derwent. Well, Daniel Rosney is there for us now. Daniel, what is the very latest on all this at the moment?
Well, that BP garage where Victoria was last seen is just around 300 metres or so away from where we are now. But police have also said that there has been an underwater search team.
Right, I just want to say that this bridge here, we cross it regularly, okay? This is not far at all from my house, okay? Very close. We were there, what? How long? We were there about a week ago. We went through here. A week, maybe two, because we were talking about how the road has changed. So if depending on the weather tomorrow and how things are with, it's difficult to plan things. Free Speech has found that out with me and with Jack and everything. We'll do our best to get down there, even if it's just to, hello Friday, even if it's just to try and get some posters. If they're giving out posters, the family, to have a little look around. We could go for a walk along the river, obviously, depending on how dangerous it is and whatnot. Just show a little bit of support, and I'll try and put some information. I don't have a tiger, but so I'll let this guy continue. So this is where he's going to explain about these items that were found. This is what I don't find. This is weird. They found the cap as well, I think. Let's listen.
In the River Derwent. This is the river that flows through Malton and Norton, although they haven't said a specific area that is a focus of that police presence, or if they're looking for something specific that may help them with their investigation. But this afternoon we did have a statement from North Yorkshire Police which says, "We are very concerned about Victoria's whereabouts, and like her family and friends, just want to see her safe and well." They're urging the public to be cautious if looking for Victoria near the river. They say they're officers of specialist training and equipment, and they are used to working in various terrains. Now, that last detail seems to be aimed at a group of volunteers who want to assist the police with the search. There was friends and neighbours who met at a pub earlier today, just up from where we are now. They walked along this riverbank. They were searching bushes, and ultimately they were trying to find something that the police might have missed, because, Julian, they just want Victoria home safe and well.
And Daniel, what more do we know about Victoria Taylor from what police have told us?
Well, Victoria's a mum. She's got a little girl who's 2 years old. And as you can see from this CCTV picture that was released by police from the BP garage on Monday morning, she's around 5'6". She's 34. And she was last seen wearing blue jeans, a black Adidas original puffer jacket with those white stripes down the sleeves, and a grey Jack Wills hooded jumper. And she had been carrying a salmon-coloured or a pink Vans backpack. Now, police emphasise that this is still being treated as a missing persons case. They have had drones in the sky to get an understanding of the wider area of Malton and Norton. They say they have multiple inquiries ongoing, and that includes going through hours of CCTV footage from the area. Yesterday, there was a plea from Victoria's sister for her to get in touch. As you can imagine, they're emotional, they're distressed, and they're just waiting at home, wondering what's happened to their sisters.
Yeah, so I don't know how you guys feel about this. What Mara's just said, again, we're going to be really respectful, but I did mention this. It does look like, to me at least, and Mara's just picked up on that she looks like she wants to be disguised, doesn't she? It gives that impression. So this is Batman and Robin. It does give that impression that she doesn't want to be seen. I did say this to Al. Anyway, so you've got some now. I want to have a quick look at the actual items that were found, and also they're talking about the last phone ping. By the way, I know a lot of you have been contacting me about this membership thingy. I wanted to reduce the price, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me, so I had to delete it and start again. Okay. It is a weird image. It is. Hello, John. So she's engaged. She's not married. Okay. she is engaged. So I've had a lot of people contacting me. So let me just do this quickly because I'll forget. Where's it gone now? This is if people want to come back, but it's cheaper trying to help people out. Right. Now, this was updated on Wednesday, updated the 3rd. So, yeah, Thursday. So this is the map, okay, of that area here, okay. So it's up here, so where we are, North Yorkshire. Now, there is a train station close by as well. Now, desperate search, map reveals last... Can you just check what the weather's going to be like tomorrow in Malton, please? I want to go over. Map reveals last sighting of Mum Victoria, who vanished, okay, and walked to library, and phone pings may hold. Oh, it's George. Can you hear him? It's quiet for him, isn't it? It's George. Free speech has met Gizmo and George. Hi, Tommy. Magnet fishing. Okay, so phone pings may hold vital clue. I'm surprised that George actually made it back, made it here safely, because free speech was going to try and put him in her bag. Hi, Sawon. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Right, so our map reveals the last known sighting of a mum who vanished on the walk to the library with her family worried sick. The phone pings could hold a crucial clue to the whereabouts of missing care home worker. Well, they said she was a nurse, but she works in a care home, I think, as a nurse. Good to see you, Furry. Peach, it's not bedtime yet. Furry Slippers, awesome lady as well. Really nice lady. Very kind. Isn't she beautiful, though? So here's the poster. This is what I'm hoping. I can't really... You can hear it. It's George. It's really... Al's just woke him up. He's 19 weeks old. It's only a baby. So try and get some posters up around my local town. Okay, so there's Malton. I don't know what this is. Is this the train? I know there's a train station close by. So this is just some images. Okay, the missing person poster. There has been some more pictures released as well, so I will try and get them up. Again, if you're in Yorkshire, share this out, please. Were there any... I don't know yet, Terry Knowles. I'm being careful because it's my first stream on this, and I don't know if any of the family and friends are watching. So I want to, you know, but yeah, I know what you mean. We'll hold back until if anything ever happened. Hopefully they're going to find it. Okay, Tommy boy. This lady, Victoria Taylor, she's gone missing local to me on Monday, this last Monday gone. Last seen at home by family and then picked up going to the library, CCTV, at a garage buying some bits. We're going to have a look in a moment at the exact items that they found by the river. She was on foot, Blackjack. Okay, so someone saw her around that time walking up Commercial Street towards the library. So that's on the map where she was going. But no sightings since then. This is what I don't get. From the garage, no sightings. I'm surprised they actually picked that up as her on that image. Like we were saying, she looks almost like she could be male. She's trying to... The question remains is, does she always dress like that when she's out and about in the day? Does she always wear a cap and, you know, tie her hair back? Some people just dress like that anyway, or was that unusual to dress like that? Those are the questions. Okay, so I'll give you... I did do at the beginning, Sawon, I did do the whole thing from the beginning I'll give you a really brief recap. Okay, so the lady, Victoria, a mum, 34 years old, 2-year-old daughter. She's engaged. She's a care worker, nurse. She works in a care home. She was last seen at home on Monday morning in Norton, North Yorkshire. Sorry, Malton. Don't show you much. She has been missing since then. They found her belongings. We're going to get into that in a moment, where they found her belongings by the River Derwent. There's been underwater search teams, and nobody knows where she is. She's vanished off the face of the earth. That's what you've missed at the moment. Hi, Brum. That was a quick update. Hey, I can have a cuppa, please. Oh, it's just awful. So another friend wrote, surely someone can ping her phone to see where her last location was. Now, I don't think they found a phone, but we're going to look at that in a moment, okay, to find out. Hello, Andrea. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Dinah, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, darling. Can we all give Andrea, she had a really tough time of it, and now her dad. Another said, Andrea's phone now just goes straight to voicemail, so her phone must be with her. She also wrote, if anyone has seen or heard from Vix, please get in touch. Victoria described as white and approximately 5'6". Last seen we know. This was Thursday. Said members of the public should expect to see an increased presence. Researching riverbanks will take place. There is a range of inquiries taking place. So we're going to find the exact items that were found at the side of the river. Now, this is just one missing person case. There seems to be so many lately all over the UK. Right, I'm not going to be looking at chat again because it's just distracting me. So just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry about I'm being rude. Andrea, I am so sorry. It's really hard to get information on this, you know. It's really bizarre. It should be all over the news. Let me just find exactly where the items were found. You see, this, to be fair to the Sun, they are trying to, you know, push it right. Paid for extra internet, and it's actually worse. Hi, Doctor. How you doing, my friend? Guys, I also ask as well, if you enjoy the content, to hit the like. It helps the algorithms get this information out there more. Again, if you are in if you're on Yorkshire, I suppose UK wide, but if you're in Yorkshire especially, please share this. Let people know. Claire Louise, yeah, it's bizarre, but then we don't know whether that's how how Victoria usually dressed, you know. I'm just having a quick look to see if there's been any reply to my just hold on a sec. Any reply to my post. I might not have approved it because it had a link in it, you see. They might have seen it as spam. So okay, so this is the see, this was the 5th, which I think is today. So this is the latest information. Now, the River Derwent does flood like that round here, but I don't think it looks like that right now. I might be wrong. Yes, seeing new Nicola Bullet images. No. This is a worry Tommy boy. So missing mum, her cap and rucksack have been found now. Now, this is what's bizarre. So she's seen in that cap with a pink rucksack. That has been found, okay, by the river. We're going to get a map up soon. And we're going to look how close the BP garage is to the River Derwent. But I was just, I don't know if you heard that bit free speech, but where we were having that meal, when we went over that bridge, as we went over the river that you said it looked quite big, that is the River Derwent. That is coming down from Malton, which is where this lady went missing. It's about from where we were the first day we went out with the dogs to the lake. We were about 10 minutes away, 15 minutes if that, from where this lady went missing. So they were found along a Yorkshire river path. So 4 items have been found, 4, okay, by the River Derwent in North Yorkshire. So Miss Taylor says she wasn't married, but she was engaged. Gaynor Lord, yeah, I will be making a video on the Gaynor Lord case. Hi, Peaky, because they have done the inquest now. You would have free speech, yeah. If we go into Scarborough, we often go through Malton. Norton is just, it's attached, it's a part of Malton basically, and she was last seen there. But the fact the cap's missing, the cap's been found, sorry, so she hasn't got the cap on anymore, which is why I can understand it. Why people guys, because she dropped your disguise. Anyway, it goes on. Last known whereabouts captured on CCTV, as we know, spotted buying soft drinks from a petrol station. About 15 minutes away, hon. 15, 20 minutes max. But the river that they're searching flows, not the brook that comes off the river goes through my little town, and the main river goes to the next village, which is where we were the other day. So it's very close. I'm going to go out either tomorrow or Monday and have a little wander around. We'll be taking the dogs out for a walk anyway, so we'll just drive over and just have a little look around, see if we can help, see if we can get some posters up in my town, because we're not that far away. Okay, just watch what you're saying though, guys, because her family and friends could be watching this. We don't know. Her last known whereabouts were captured, we know. As concern grows for the mother of one, relatives located the soft drinks, plural drinks, makes me think that she were planning on being away for a certain amount of time, because if you were just on your way to the library, you wouldn't buy more than 1 drink, would you? You know? So they found her soft drinks that she bought from the petrol station in town. As concerns grow for the mother of one, relatives located. So it was a family that found them as well. Where are the police in all this? I know the police are there, but surely they should have found this. You'd think that the search teams would find these items. So the mother of one, concerns grow, relatives located the soft drinks she had purchased that day in a clearing on the riverside path. Yeah, could be. Soft drinks. We don't drinks plural. It could be 2, it could be 3. We just don't know. Officers have also located, so the family found the soft drinks. Officers have also located her green camouflage cap that she was just wearing in that CCTV, and her Vans backpack close to the River Derwent. These were items that she was seen wearing in the CCTV images. So she was last seen wearing a cap and a bag, and they've been found. Hi, Amanda. And the drinks that she bought. So were the drinks inside the backpack when they found the backpack, or were they found separate? To me, this sounds like the backpack was found by the police and the drinks were found separately, like she's dropped the drinks. So there she is. So you can't see the backpack here, but apparently she was wearing this small Vans backpack. And this cap has been found by the river. She does look like she's undercover or hiding. I agree. But again, that could just be how she dresses. And she's, I won't do a prayer, but we can pray at the end. Yes, definitely. I'm praying that she does safely return. I'm going to get some more images up soon of her as well, some of the newer images, to see whether it jogs anyone's memory or anything else. Yeah, thank you. Let me just pin that space cat. Pin. There you go. The missing woman's relatives have also been seen searching along the riverbank for any evidence that could lead to her return. Free speech, if you were still here, we would have gone out searching on Monday. One anonymous relative expressed concerns. We just need as many people to see her face as possible and look for her. The current runs towards the golf club, so they're thinking something might hopefully turn up there. The search of Victoria has also led to expert police teams deploying kayaks to carry out searches from the river to the neighbouring village. Where's all the footage on the TV? She went missing at Malton, the River Derwent at Malton. It's in the North York Moors. It runs down the North York Moors, down to past where we are, and then it continues. But where the police were searching on Thursday isn't far from us. So what we might do is search alongside that part of the river by us, because everything that comes from there where she was last, the items were found, must come past us. So if there's lots of people searching up where she is, hi Pat, it might be worth us, okay Space Cat, searching down that end, because if everyone's looking at one end and some of her items are found in the river, for example, they could end up down by us, you know, which is why they were looking on Thursday there. So we might have a little look down there. We'll see tomorrow. Depends on the weather, how bad it is. I'm not going to go walking alongside a river in torrential rain. I don't know, Julius. I'm trying to find out. So, however, Victoria's friends expressed their concerns, listen to this, with the search efforts and called for more extensive efforts. Isn't it weird, though? Why isn't this back-to-back like Nicola Bulley? The Nicola Bulley case, from me, and I don't know why people can't see this, some people still say there's nothing odd about it, was just bizarre from day one. The fact that Emma was mates with what's his face from Channel 5, I forgot his name now, and did the interview in Emma's house where she worked. Oh, thank you, Furry. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Thank you, darling. Did the interview in that place where she worked. The whole thing was bizarre. The family doing all the interviews, talking in past tense. The whole Nicola Bulley case did not make any sense. And the fact that it was wall-to-wall coverage from day one. But this lady is a very, very similar situation. She's a mom. She's 10 years younger. She's a Dan Walker. That's it. Thank you, Mara. She's a mom. She's gone missing by a river. The only thing that's missing is the dog. Why isn't this mainstream media? Let's try and get this out there. You're probably going to find all the other YouTubers now jumping on this. The only ones I've seen are these psychic ones. Probably, yeah, Brum. But at the moment, I'm going to focus on this lady and who's currently missing. But yeah. So the family member, the anonymous person, told the Mirror Group that no dogs or helicopters have been used in the search for their friend. Like, what the hell? No search dogs. Thank you for joining us, though, Emma. Are you new to the channel? Not seen you before, my love, but thank you. It should all be all over MSM. It makes no sense. Hi, Angela. Exactly, Stephen. Yes, I will be, yeah. Oh, really? I won't then. Could discuss it, though. I will be, yeah. I've not been around. I've taken a break because I weren't very well. I had the summer off I was out with family and friends most days. Then I weren't very well. Then Free Speech has been up, so I spent a lot of time with her. But I'll be getting back into YouTube probably next week. I've not really done anything on YouTube, but I will be doing covering that case. Definitely, there's a lot to get through. That'll be a live stream. Yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you very much, Brumlove. So the family are concerned. There's been no helicopters and no dogs. This doesn't make any sense. Where are these psychic readings, everyone? Saying there are. Well, I just found it by doing a quick flick in YouTube and seeing if anybody else is talking about it. There were just tiny channels with 100 or 200 views saying that they were, that, you know, there was, I didn't watch the videos, but they are on there trying to make a name for themselves. I think it's disgusting. You won't do, because they're not big. They're only little. It's only because I went looking, you know. So there's been no dogs and no helicopters. How can you have a missing person for... Hi, Lottie. Yeah, you're not far at all. How can you have a missing person for nearly 6 days and no police dogs? That doesn't make any sense, does it? It's reached its 5th day on Friday. Victoria's sister said in a statement, "We currently feel sick, distraught and lost following the disappearance of Vix, but we are trying to focus on the children in the family." We've heard this bit before. Now, Matthew Taylor, the fiance of Victoria, broke his silence yesterday, stating that Victoria's daughter, so I don't think that's his daughter then. So he calls her daughter Victoria's daughter, not our daughter. Just wants a mum to come home. She was dedicated to a job, dedicated to us, and we're just returned from a lovely family holiday. So I'll be getting into that in a minute. Inspector Mark Dennison and the public to exercise caution, as we've heard, searching. So, you know, be careful. Don't go wandering down riverbanks on your own. I think there's a little bit of a double clue in that when they say be careful searching. And I think he's also saying don't go down on your own, because we still don't know where she is. Okay. We don't know. Oh, thank you, Emma. Oh, well, thank you very much for joining us, my love. A lot of people haven't. And I would have covered it earlier if, you know, different circumstances. And also, I genuinely thought she'd be fine. There's a lady that goes missing from Malton all the time. I think you guys, I've covered it, well, briefly before. There's a lady that goes missing literally several times a year. I do hear quite a lot. There's people missing in York. There's a man being found murdered in Harrogate as well. There does seem to be a lot of people going missing up here. But it's very rural. So I don't know whether that's just because it's out of the way and people have accidents and, you know, and is it just a coincidence? I just don't know. I find this really bizarre that they have found these items. To me, that is strange. So we're now going to... Hold on a sec. We're now going to get the plea from her fiance. So he's calling her our daughter here. But on that then, how you doing, Pat? It was bizarre from the beginning. I never got to finish. Upstream there is an F. Oh, there's a couple, isn't there? Find the items and know she came from the library. Why the hell weren't the dogs brought out? Exactly, Brum Vixen. Now I know it's a very rural area, and they you know, they might not have. It would technically come under Malton comes under North Yorkshire, which would come under York. The police at York. It's so tiny. They don't even have a hospital or anything there. I actually wanted to have my baby there. When I was pregnant with Jack, they used to have a maternity hospital there, and they got rid of that as well. I know what you're saying, JS Sam, but look at the what was it? The other case. My brain's gone blank. There's been other cases since the Nicola Bully case that they've covered wall to wall. The guy that Michael, what's his face, and he were found behind a wall. In the Jay Slater case, that they push that. They literally pick and choose what they want to do. The Jay Slater case, there's still so much to talk about on that. There is a lot of talk of his body being found and clearly beaten up. We just see if Paul is to see who Paul from the Nicola Bully case is with. Yeah, I've seen on that group that. Yeah, there's this very strange, the Jay Slater case. I don't think we're finished with that with a long shot. Right, we're going to watch this short video here. So this, God, he looks so familiar. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is a report. Oh, what's that reporter again? This is her fiance. This is her daughter. And this is Victoria here. See if it's going to work.
Victoria Taylor's fiance has broken his silence, making an emotional plea for her to come home. Mum of one Victoria, 34, was last seen leaving her home in Malton, North Yorkshire, at around 9 a.m. on Monday. She is understood to have set off towards a community library in Commercial Street, but has not been seen since. Care home nurse Victoria is mum to a 2-year-old girl and is engaged to her partner Matthew Williams. Today, Matthew issued a plea for dedicated mum Victoria to come home. He told the Mail, "I hope she comes back safely. We are all hoping she comes back." Pointing to the couple's daughter, he added, "Obviously, this one is missing her mum. We are all hoping she comes back." Matthew revealed he and Victoria had been due to wed, but had not yet set a date. Cops launched a major search effort for Victoria on Tuesday, narrowing in on the River Derwent. A police presence was maintained in the area she was last seen, and a Facebook search group was set up to help with investigations. On Wednesday, the search closed in on the River Derwent after Victoria's belongings were found in the riverbank.
Okay, so the river, when the belongings were found, that's when they were searching downstream, which is where, well, down the other end of the river. So if anyone does remember me I did a few shorts of the river. That was that river. It's terrible, Space Cat. Absolutely terrible. There is a lot of UFO activity. I know, isn't it awful? Free speech will tell you, I'm sure. We'll have to get her up another time and we'll have a chat and she'll tell you about her experience at that Staines Dyke or whatever it's, Dyke Staines, was it? She'll tell you. So the article, this came out yesterday. So apparently he's broken his silence, the fiance. I haven't done any digging yet on him or anything like that. I'm literally, it's really odd, isn't it, darling? Even people locally haven't really heard about this. Like that couple on holiday we spoke to, they hadn't heard about this. Hello, Beck. How you doing? Been here since the start, but just looking for new guinea pig hutches. Well, love to you, son, and to Pat. Okay. So, missing Victoria Taylor's heartbroken fiance has broken his silence, making an emotional plea for her to come home. He looks so familiar. Why does he look so familiar? So we've got some new photos here of her being released. Oh, this just doesn't make any sense. There she is pregnant with her 2-year-old. There they are in a picture together. Oh. And that was this is what I mean, like in all these pictures, that's just day-to-day stuff. She just doesn't, in none of the normal pictures, that they're not exactly like photo shoots, she doesn't have her hair tied back and a cap on. That one went cold. Do you remember I told you? Because I went outside. I've just gone to see. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm back. I was just talking to Al. Don't Becky, but you let them out, don't you? So if you look at those pictures there, they're just like run-of-the-mill, you know. You can't do anything. She does, doesn't she, Furry? Like she's going hiking. Well, that area, the North York Moors, is very, very, very rural, and Free Speech will tell you that because she's just driven through it a few times. Hello, Edie. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. What was the weather like when she vanished? It was horrendous. The Monday was rain. Friend Freeze Peach, Monday, that was the day, wasn't it, when it just rained constantly? Do you remember? So if she did go missing at that river, she would have ended up down. You're right, Bridget Blaine. Bridget Blaine makes a very, very good point. This is why I like doing these things live. Let's just go back a minute, because people pick things up. The weather on Monday was horrendous. Yeah, she does look very thin there. Now, if you would glance in, you could almost think it was a lad. Now, don't get me wrong, she's not fat by the slightest, but she just looks more healthy, doesn't she? She looks healthy. Now, apparently, I've been reading that some of the armchair detectives, I don't know who, 34 Tommy Boy, are saying that they're talking about her mental health, and that 34 she was. High Skip. We're not going to get into any of that, okay? We are just looking at what we know so far. We know she's missing. We know where she was last seen. We know that the items were, they said on Thursday, thank you, Willie. On Thursday, they said the items were found, but apparently they were found on Wednesday. On one article, they quote the fiance as saying that it was her daughter, but on this one, they're saying our daughter. Thank you. Hello, Elaine, darling. How you doing? Thank you, Space Cat, sweetheart. Yeah, guys, just bear in mind, she's still missing. If anyone is in this area, please, please, please get this shared out. So I'll keep popping the links in as well to all the articles that I'm showing. So if you're watching on the replay, pick up the replay crew. All the links to everything I am putting in the live chat for you. Okay, so this is a map, okay, of where she was last seen. So again, it's here, as many of you all know. So CCTV camera shows a BP garage. Now, that was around 11:35. Yeah, there we go. She was last seen at home. Now, I don't know what, she wasn't at work that day, by the looks of it. She was going to be heading to a library. Then, so the same morning, last seen walking to a library, Commercial Street. There. Don't know where her home is from here. They're not going to have to say exact location. Thank you as well, Space Cat. Thank you, my love. Walking to a library. Garage here. It's very rural. You can see how rural it is. Garage here. Okay. Wednesday. So nothing on Tuesday. Nothing at all. The items, Caroline, they found, well, it just says that her family found the soft drinks, plural, and the police found her cap that she was wearing in that CCTV image here, and her backpack. Thank you, Bum Vixen, my love. So the police find the possessions on Wednesday and are seen searching the river 3 miles to the south near High Hutton, down the road. Not too bad, thank you, Bet. Getting there. I had a bit of a funny turn the other day. Was it Thursday? Free speech. Hello, Nikki. How you doing, darling? Good to see you. So this is her, I think this is her friends or family. I'm going to get into that in a moment. We're just having a quick look at these pictures. So these are the dive teams. That was the last photograph. Oh, just going to go whiz through these pictures here. Any of these ring any alarm bells? Obviously not that, but that was her with her brother. Now, she had an Instagram. a phone was found. It's all in the group. See, I've literally been going by the news articles. So why wouldn't they put in that in the news articles? Now, I haven't got into the Instagram yet, which is another weird thing, but we'll get into that in a moment. Okay. Maybe Willie. So she had an Instagram, and this was one of the images from her Instagram. And apparently her Instagram has been used since she went missing, but we'll get into that in a moment. Norton. It's going to be chaos around there then, isn't it? Police and everything. Where was the phone found? Do we know? I'll have a look in a minute. So Victoria's sister, Emma Warden, and friend, Heidi Baker. This is a sister and our friend at the scene. Oh. I don't understand why they've got no dogs out there. So she's engaged to Matthew Williams. Well, what I'll probably do is go and do some. Well, if I find out more information, I'll jump. Tomorrow night I've got a news show planned. But what we could do is do, if there's more updates on this, we could do another show tomorrow night. Yes and no, Claire, though, because usually the people do show up online. I agree with that. But usually only they've been on in the last sort of like day. So, but this is about the Instagram here, this article here. So we're just going to watch this short video. Victoria Taylor's Instagram was active after she vanished, say pals. Might be that reporter again. I apologise if it is.
She is a very popular person.
Oh, it's a family. Oh, hang on. Why does it keep?
She's a very popular person. Obviously, she's a nurse and looked after so many people's parents round here. And Vicky, if you can just come on. Yeah.
Oh.
Or if anyone knows anything, or just let
call
us
the
know.
police. We just want her home. She's got a little baby, Matthew, a partner. We're just so worried.
If you can come home, just come home. And just thank you for everyone searching and keeping hope.
Now, that is genuine. That is what a genuine reaction is when someone's missing. Some of the weird stuff that we've seen with the Nicola Bulley case was just so bizarre. You know, the interviews, remember Emma's eyelashes and all that? Yeah, that was genuine. That was genuine sister and friend. I've been looking, all right, I've been searching. I cannot find a police press conference. I'll be joining. Oh, well, that's great, Stephen. Now, what I'll probably do, right, because obviously I'm going to go, I've only just joined the Facebook group because I didn't jump straight onto this because I thought she'd probably be found by now. Because I said people go missing all the time and they're usually found really quickly. But this has been going on. Obviously, I check local news every day and I don't really watch mainstream media, but I check the local. And it's been in the local news, and I thought this is getting really worrying now. So let's have a look and see what's going on. And the more I looked into this, it was just like, this is really bizarre. Where are the police helicopters? Hello, David. Hope she's, thank you very much, David. They say normally people are found. Yeah, what sort of house did they live in? Honestly, I haven't got that far, Caroline. What I'll probably do is do another stream. Now, I don't know if it's going to be, I've got a new stream tomorrow night set up, But if I can find out some more information, I'll probably turn that into another stream of this. The reason why I've wanted to do this tonight is, and not go into too much. I haven't gone looking in the group yet. I haven't gone digging into anything, is because I wanted to give you the basics, because most people haven't heard about this lady going missing. Like, if I would have mentioned Nicola Bulley 6 days after she went missing, everyone would know what I was talking about. This is so worrying that it's not on the mainstream media. So tonight was just giving her some coverage. So now you guys know who she is. You know she's missing. You know the area. You know when she was last seen. Now what I'll do, I'll go and do some digging and go a bit deeper and find out if the phone was found. I hope it has. If the phone was found, I don't know. I've not seen anything here. Yeah, that is very true as well, free speech. Most mothers do not walk away from their child. Where is the search and rescue, at least? It's at the river. They found the items by the river, which isn't that far from... I will get up in the map in a moment. I've just took my towel off. Hang on, off my head. Yeah, because most people haven't heard about it, Caroline. And I'm local, you see, so... I'll probably pop down, depending on the weather, tomorrow or Monday. How you doing, Nikki, love? Hello, the Walloping. Nice name. I'll probably go down maybe further down the river by us, because something could have washed down. Something could have come down, you know, and gone further this way, because everything runs down the hills. We're sort of at the bottom of the hills, the Yorkshire Wolds. So we get everything that's come from the North York Moors. And this is why the police were doing the searches, and the underwater search team were just down the road from us on Thursday. So this is another weird thing. Again, this might be nothing, guys, but it's worth mentioning because it is one of them. It's been reported in the mainstream media. I'm just going to stick to the mainstream media on this show. I'm not going to go into the group and what people are saying in there. That'll be on the next one. So her Instagram was active after she vanished. So pals have said the last person to see the missing mom speaks out. So she's been missing. This was 4 days. It's now been 5.5 from Malton around 9 a.m. Now, who was the last person to see her is the question. See, cops searching the River Derwent. They were literally by us. Who was the last person to see her? Because it says she was last seen at home. Right. She's understood to have set off towards a community library. Care home nurse's mom's 2-year-old girl. Posting on Facebook, a local claimed, so it's a local now, it gives even less, you know, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Heavy rain in your... Yes, very. On that day, it was horrendous. If he isn't the biological dad, I know that's speculation. Well, this is what I don't get, because he said her daughter, and then it said our daughter, which implies to me that I just don't know. Okay, so posted on Facebook, a local claimed that Victoria's Instagram had been active on Tuesday. Now, this was posted, yes, very vague. Very vague. So they've posted in this group that I've just joined it. I haven't even gone in there properly yet. They said the account could be showing as active because Victoria's family were using it. Fair enough, could be. Yeah, she was the CCTV fairy of her. That image of her in the cab is her buying the drinks, but they found the drinks, they found the cab. Well, this is why, Claire Louise, this is why I've just stuck to the facts. The start of the stream, I started off with the official North Yorkshire Police appeal from their own website. Started off with what the police have told us. Now I've been looking into articles that have given quotes from the family, from friends, sticking to the facts, what we know so far. That is it. If I can find out any more, obviously, there'll be more coming out, I'm sure. If I'm hoping they find her. So it could be shown as active because her family was using it. Another local said they saw Victoria on Monday morning around 9 a.m. It comes after fiancé updated his profile, updated his Facebook profile picture to a touching black and white snap of the pair. The picture shows them taking a mirror selfie in a lift, which we've seen. So that's how they've got that picture then, because it's on his Facebook. The couple had recently returned home after enjoying their first holiday together in Mallorca. Now, if that was his child, you would have thought there would have been a holiday before that. So, but I don't know. Victoria's family said her disappearance was out of character. Yesterday, cops released a new photograph of Victoria at a BP garage around half a mile from Norton Hive Library and Community Hub, where she was heading to. She was pictured on the camera around 11:35 a.m. wearing a black puffer jacket, camouflage hat, print hat and blue jeans. Cops launched a major search effort narrowing on the River Derwent. Police presence was maintained in the area she was last seen, and a Facebook search group was set up to help with investigations. On Wednesday, the search closed in on the River Derwent after Victoria's belongings were found on the riverbank. I want to know how far the riverbank is to where she was last seen. I know it's close, but I want to know exactly how close. So here's the timeline, but I've already been through the timeline. On Wednesday, when they started up this group, it says members of the Facebook group arranged to meet at the train station. Volunteer searchers from the Facebook group arranged to meet outside a pub at 1 a.m. I've been told the name of the pub that is the Hub. Hello, is that you, Ruth? Hello, my love. I think it is a puffer jacket. It's just one of those not as puffy ones, the Adidas ones. The child is only 2. I don't, maybe, my thought was, were they together before they had her? Usually you have a holiday before you have a baby, but what do I know? I am getting there. Hello, Ruth, love, how you doing, sweetie? The pub that is now the Hub, okay? I know the pub, and if we do go over, we'll be heading to that pub, but I say, might start off down this end of the river. Police canoes were seen in the village in an area of the River Derwent 3 miles southwest, which is right by us, basically. And drones. We have a drone we could maybe take up. Specialist search teams. Now, I don't know whether Peter Folden's involved. If anyone knows, let me know. I'm sure I've seen somewhere that he is. Need an update from the police. This is her sister is among the searches, and she is frustrated with the progress and lack of communication from the police so far. She told the Sun this morning, this was yesterday, I think, we need an update from the police. They are not doing enough. We've just come to the police station. They're dealing with a different high-grade case. Don't know what case that is. Is our sister not? As a family, we are not happy. Where is the police presence? I agree with them. She went on to say it is now 4 days since she has been missing. So the family want attention by the looks of it. They want media attention on the case. It doesn't make any sense that the police aren't... Where's the media? They're nowhere to be seen, are they? 4 days since she went missing, and she was seen heading towards the river. I remember the weather was horrific. Belongings were found and taken by the police of hers. There is no police presence, As a family, we're relying on ourselves and the amazing community effort. North Yorkshire Police confirm the items were found. It looks like the police didn't even announce the items were found. It looks like that the family announced the items were found. The police didn't even do that. The shop could have had an offer on the drinks, possibly, yeah. But then if you're going to be walking, would you want to be carrying lots of bottles of drinks with you in a backpack? Sid, hello, mate. Apologies, Sid, but I had to turn the memberships off and on again to reduce them because I'm going to be moving over to, I'm going to be doing some on Patreon, some on here. So I've reduced this and the Patreon will only be £2. People aren't paying any more money. I want to keep it as cheap as possible. It'd be free if they did it all free, but they don't. They all charge for us using their platforms, unfortunately. So the police force said, following this discovery, our operations support unit and local officers have carried out extensive searches along with support from a police underwater search unit. We have used drones to search the area from above, carried out multiple inquiries. We have reviewed hours of CCTV, but they haven't used any police dogs. Why? Now, I know it's rural, but surely a neighbouring force. Now, do you remember when the Nicola Bully case happened? They actually said that if a missing person isn't found within 7 days, it's protocol to bring in. It's protocol to bring in another force to oversee their work. Do you remember? And they never did that. Lancashire Police never did that. That was George snoring, by the way, not me pumping. I'm just reading this now. I'm just going to see if there's anything else I've missed. So the family told ITV just come home. So at the moment, I'm just going to see if Peter Folding's involved. Hold on. If not, then maybe he could get involved. But didn't he get struck off or something? Does anyone know whether he ever got put back on the police list, the preferred list? Doesn't look like he's involved. Just having a quick look, 1 sec. Right, I'm going to just get rid of that. Hope you're all well. I'm not going to keep as much longer. I'm going to get off in a minute. It's Saturday night. I'm going to put film on with the hubby, put horror on. Right, so Victoria Taylor missing. Everything we know about the mum's disappearance so far. As touching photo, last photo posted. So there she is with her fiance there. This is what I mean. Like, is it just a coincidence? She's always got makeup on, always got her hair down. You know, is that just a coincidence or? It was horrendous, wasn't it? Free speech. I don't think he has Penny, but I'm sure. Got involved, please don't jack shit. Who should have got involved? Yeah, but you know what? No, Peter, not back on the list. But he could have offered. He offered with the Gaynor case, didn't he? The Gaynor Lord case. I'm sure he did. So, right, the mom was believed to work as a carer. Okay, we've done that. Now, I want to go over there and try and get. Apparently, some of them are giving out posters. It's good, isn't it? I watched that last year when it came out. It's another season coming out soon. We're very concerned about her whereabouts. Want to see her safe and well. I'm just seeing if we've missed anything else. It looks like there is a. What's this? Hang on.
Mirror, and I'm here today in Malton.
Right, we've got a video here from the Mirror. I think this is the lady that covered the Nicola Bully case. She was quite good, if I remember rightly. Won't let me go any.
My name's Holly Bone.
Yeah, Holly. Okay.
Reporter for the Daily Mirror, and I'm here today in Malton by the River Derwent behind me, where police are still searching for 34-year-old Victoria Taylor. The mum was last seen
Why don't we go any bigger,
walking
guys?
along a street nearby here. She was buying 2 soft drinks from a petrol station and caught on CCTV there before she vanished without a trace. And then her possessions, including some of her clothes that she was seen on CCTV wearing, have been found by this river.
Hold on.
There's
What?
some police cars behind me that are used to pull boats off the river, but apart from that, there is no police activity along this riverbank. As I understand it, Victoria's friends have been out here today. I've just spoken.
Did she just say along with some items of clothes? Did I just hear that correctly? Does she mean the cap or what? 2 soft drink, right. I need to listen to that again. Yes. Item of clothes. Does that mean the cap? Would you class the cap as an item of clothing? Right. I'm just going to rewind that a little bit. It's really frustrating. It won't let me go any bigger. But I suppose it's the talking that right. Okay. Let's go back, folks. Come on then. Say hello.
Before she vanished without a trace. And then her possessions, including some of her clothes that she was seen on CCTV wearing, have been found by this river. There's some police cars behind me that are used to pull boats off the river, but apart from that, there is no police activity along this riverbank.
Wow.
As I understand it, Victoria's friends have been out here today. I've just spoken to some of them. They're searching with sticks, basically rummaging through the and
one
caught
last
on CCTV there before she vanished without a trace. And then her possessions, including some of her clothes that she was seen on CCTV wearing, have been found by this river. There's some police cars behind me that are used to pull boats off the river, but apart from that, there is no police activity along this riverbank. As I understand it, Victoria's friends have been out here today. I've just spoken to some of them. They're searching with sticks, basically rummaging through the bracken and all the shrubbery just to try and find any more clues that they can. There's been some further searches happening at a golf club nearby where the river meets a more shallow sort of part of land. There's other people that seem to have come out to help as well, looking, with binoculars and just walking along the river path. But at this present time, it's the 5th day of the search and there are still no clues as to where Victoria Taylor has gone. This is Holly Bone from the River Derwent in Malton, just outside of York again. I've just come to a slightly different section of the river just to show just how dense some of the bracken and all of the sort of shrubbery around the area. The riverbanks are really, really dense with kind of vegetation. You can see behind me here, there's the river just over there. But to actually get down to the actual banks of the river in some parts, you'd have to wade through some serious kind of, sort of bracken and thorny kind of vegetation along here. This is a footpath behind me as well, which leads to the main road where the BP garage is and a Lidl, and just generally the kind of the town here where Victoria had last been seen walking through. Up this way is where the police have based themselves. Just chatted to the police and found out that they've actually got people out on kayaks up and down this stretch of the river. The current is flowing in the direction behind me towards the golf course that I mentioned earlier, and that's where, as I say, there's a sort of flatter, more shallow kind of stretch of river, and that's where the police are kind of coming in and out on kayaks, searching for anything that they possibly can that could lead us to any more clues about Victoria's whereabouts.
Good reporter.
I smelled 21.
I like her. So that was an update from there. Like, depending on let me just double check the weather. Hold on. Right, hold on. Sorry, folks, I'm just double checking the weather for tomorrow. Yeah, it's got like a 25% chance of rain, and then it gets sort of like 4 o'clock, it's going to get quite heavy. Monday looks a lot better, so we'll probably go out on Monday. And I'm guessing Monday will be a bit quieter as well, because a lot of the family and friends will be searching on a Monday weekend, being off work. Hi, Darren. So we'll probably go and help and try and have a look on Monday, where we can take the dogs, just go for a walk, go for a stroll. I'm a buffering. I keep losing. I don't know what's going on. What's happened, Finola? You dropped your phone, love. Hi, Lottie. How you doing? You live there. Do you know something? You've moved there now, haven't you? Hi, Daz. Sorry, I missed a lot of people coming in. Welcoming everybody. Please hit the like, help the algorithms out. The sound goes. It's not the microphone, it's the internet. It's my internet's going. I'm not happy with it at all. It could be, though, that I'm picking up the other router. I bet that's what it is. That'll be what it is. I'll change the router password. I need to update it. There you go. That's what's wrong with it. I'm using the router from the shed. That's why the internet's so bad. It'll be sorted for next stream. So that's not the microphone. Right. So we'll leave it there. Okay. I don't know if if the phone has been found. That isn't official. Now, belongings, we've got a picture here. Belongings were found next to the riverbank. Now you can see this is a big ass river. Parts of it are quite still, and parts of it are extremely, very, very busy. We're focusing the activity in the Norton Malton area. Extensive search will take place. They have been looking at Stamford Bridge because we were there. You in the shed, Penny? No, but we do have another router in the shed that works outside. Right, let me just have a quick look at this. What's this here? Victoria Taylor, 5 unanswered questions. So let's just have a quick look at this. Missing bride to be. Yeah, they were planning their wedding. You say router, I say router. Yes. Nanny's tights come off very easily, apparently. Oh. Can't wait till we get the Patreon going properly, because we can all chat after the streams. We can all have a chinwag in there if you want to join. It'll be £2. I don't think you can do it any cheaper than that. So there'll be a Patreon, and the membership's been reduced by £2. So literally all of everything goes to the running of the YouTube and everything else. So, and we'll get to have a chinwag after off YouTube. EE pay up to lay internet ruining my Wi-Fi. Oh no. Yeah, they've gone crap. So just have a quick look at this. 5 unanswered questions. And I do like that reporter because she covered the Nicola Bully case and she was really good. Right. She was later found buying a soft drink at a BP carriage. She has not contacted family or friends. I find it bizarre. Mums don't leave children unless there's something he's sick. Can you hear him? Next time for his speech, you'd have to come to ours. Maybe you could stay a night here, but I know you like your own space. I don't blame you. Yeah, of course you can. But which one? Join the channel membership. It used to be $4.99. I've managed to get it down to $2.99. But to do it, I had to delete it, and people have got to join again. I know. I'm sorry. A lot of people, some people have joined again, some people haven't. But it's actually cheaper. I'm just trying to. Hello, fellas. How you doing? So these are the 5 things that they say don't add up. Where was she going? Last seen in a home in Malton with her fiance and a 2-year-old daughter. While she was on the phone, Matthew and Victoria then left with their daughter to visit his parents. So we're getting a little bit more. It won't be long now. We're getting a little bit more information. You're right. We're getting a little bit more information here. So she was on the phone, and then she left the house with a daughter and her fiance. Yeah, look at this. With, hang on, her fiance. Oh, and their daughter. Right. Matthew and Victoria then left with their daughter to visit his parents. But Matthew's sister, Heidi, said Victoria then left his parents' house, so the mother-in-law, sort of, almost, when they were married, they'd been mother-in-law, and did not return. So she left his parents' house. So she left the partner with, and the daughter with him at his parents'. Okay, right. And did not return. A local lady saw her crossing the railway crossing near a Lidl store in Welham Road about 11:30 to 12, heading towards the River Derwent. So I wonder where she said she was going then, to her partner. I know. I will be going off in a sec. I wonder where it says that she left the parents' house and did not return. How you doing, Bailey, love? Okay. She was heading towards the river. A woman then saw her coming down the path leading to the river before she was seen by locals passing the riverside playground and walking along a thickly overgrown path next to the river between 11:30 and noon. Well, if she was caught on CCTV at 11:35, then we know it couldn't be. Why are police? Right. Police officers were pictured scouring the section of the River Derwent in Malton. Posters were put up around the market town. We know about that. We know this, what they've said. Why were her belongings found discarded? The Mirror are asking some good questions for once. Bunny, I'll just donate directly. Oh, Sid, thank you. The memberships on YouTube, you can join now, and you'll get things like live streams, extra live streams, and stuff that you're not going to get on here. But I am also going to be doing a Patreon, but that's why I've reduced the membership down for a lot more of a chat box after, because you can't do that here. You can't do, there's a membership there. You can't do a chat box on YouTube. You used to be able to, you can't anymore. So I want somewhere we can all go for a chinwag. So I'm going to move it over there. I know a lot of people from here like to chat with each other. Yeah, coming soon. Hello, English Buttercup. Okay, so her belongings are believed to have been found near the riverbank. Oh, thank you, Brum Vixen. That's really kind. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So that's why it's cheaper, because it's going. The other £2 will be going to the Patreon. So it will be paying the same as last time, but you'll have Patreon as well, and it'll be good because you lot will be able to talk to each other all the time then. Because I know you lot like a chat. Hello, Chantel. How you doing? So her belongings were found by the River Derwent. They've yet to find any trace. The soft drink bottles that Victoria bought were found by her family. So there we go. No, there's no free speech. Space Cat, I'll leave that to you. You have to come back to King's Stand. Fucking hell. Never, ever. Hi, Angela. It's not thirsty weather. I drink less. Yeah, it could just be an offer, you know. The soft drinks were found by family along the path. It is wondering where the police were there. Yeah, it'd be good for a chat as well. So when I launch it properly, I will help. I'm just having a quick look now. And the baseball cap she'd been wearing. They also found a salmon pink Vans rucksack lying in the open. The question is, what was in the rucksack? Just because I don't want to be giving YouTube a load of money, and they don't let us keep things private. So if somebody I don't want joining the membership joins, I can't kick them out. To join Patreon, I don't want them, I can kick them out. So we can keep things more private for a chinwags over there. So it says here, friends have claimed that Missing Victoria's Instagram page was active. She has more than 4,000 people. More than 4,000 people have joined a Facebook page. One noticed the popular nurse's social media had recently been active. I'm going to go for a quick look. There is currently no explanation as to why her Instagram account would have still been active. Friends have said that Miss Taylor's family may have been using her profile. Yeah, fair enough. But the missing mother's relatives have confirmed that they are not using the accounts. Interesting. So it's not the family that are using them. So who's logging into her accounts? But thank you, Sid. Let me have a quick look and see if I can grab her up on Instagram. Just give me one sec, guys. Yes. Not on the membership, not on here, on Patreon. This is if people want to watch. I'll be putting some live streams on members only, which is what, like when I'm out with the garden and stuff. That'll be members only. And sorry, I'm just having a quick look and see if I can find her Instagram account. Sorry, just give me a sec. But that's over there for the chat. Basically, it's the same cost as before, but you're getting double the stuff. They don't let me use the platforms for free, unfortunately. Right, just give me one sec, guys. Don't think that's bear with me. I'm just trying to find her Instagram. Accounts. God, there's so many. I don't know what her Instagram's called. There's just too many for me to know which one is hers. No, I don't know. If I find it, I'll have a look. Right, okay. Now, then it goes on. Could she have travelled outside of the... Oh, thank you, Sid. Sorry, I wasn't on here. Thank you very much, Sid. Ah. Exactly, Willie. Some people might just want to join Patreon for the chat. Some people might want the membership for the access to the previous live streams. This way, it won't cost any more and you'll get both. Right. So it says here, could she have travelled outside of the Malton area? So far, there's been no evidence that Victoria left the area. No evidence or signs that she boarded any buses or trains, including a review of footage at the local train and bus station. And there is quite a big bus station there as well. There has been no activity on her cash card since she was seen buying the soft drinks at the BP garage. Police say their search has been focused on the local area. But this... Oh, thank you, Sid. I just want to add, right? They're saying here that they are only focused on the the Malton area. They were at Stamford Bridge on Thursday. Was it Thursday we went for that meal? And they said they were there in the morning. We were talkers, literally this. I'll see if I can get it up on the map so I can just show you. Okay. Just bear with me a sec. Malton, where right. Maps. Just bear with me a sec, folks. Okay. Bear with me. And I'm going to show you where we were. And they were there. Why isn't it coming up? Right, so now, weren't the police saying that they have been searching further along the river? They have. We know they have, because these holidaymakers told us they had. Now, these holidaymakers knew nothing, absolutely nada, about this missing lady. And the reason why it came up, this Free Speech can confirm, because she was there. The reason why this conversation came up is because we were talking about her caravan park, where they were, is literally on the river, on the edge of the river, and it floods a lot, and the caravans keep floating off. I'm not joking. And they built these raft things on the caravans. And I said, it hasn't flooded for a couple of years now. They've put stuff in place. And she said, well, why were the police there this morning? And I said, well, that'll be because of the missing lady. No, Tommy's too bad. Thank you. And I said, because of the missing lady, and they didn't know. And I said, what did you see? And they said there was police underwater search teams coming out of the river. There was police vans everywhere. How far is Malton from York? About 30 minutes or so. So here we go. So here is Malton. Okay. Now there's Norton. So this is how close. Oh, God. So she lived here. Now you can see it's very rural outside the town. So she lived here somewhere. We don't know exact where, but here. And she was last seen on CCTV at the BP garage in Norton, which I'm trying to find on the map. And I can't find. But it's along here somewhere, because I've been there. But if I zoomed in a bit more, it would probably come up. If I zoomed in some more. But I'm as blind as a bat, as you can see. There's Norton School. There. So it's in this area. Heading towards the river. Now, we just want to see, I want to see how close the river is to here. So there's the A64. Where's the River Derwent? Why isn't it showing up on here? There it is. Right, okay. So here's the river. So the River Derwent goes directly through Malton. There's a big bridge over it as well. So there, okay. So the river flows down, because up here you've got the North York Moors. I'll show you just how rural it is up here, right? Because I live around here. It's, if you can see, it's not built up. There are these little built up towns. Free Speech, are you still here? How rural is it round here? It's very rural. So, you know, North York Moors up here. There's the North York Moors. This is a national park, as you can see. Look at all this. So everything runs down. The rivers run down. keep going down, down, and they end up running by where I live. So there's the River Derwent there. Now, just following it down, Buttercram, River Derwent. So we were here. Now, what they're not telling you on the news is that police search teams were down here. Okay. Now, there's a caravan park. Let me just show you. So the police are saying officially that they're focusing only on, I think free speech will have gone to bed. They're only focusing on Malton and Norton, but they were seen by two people. I'll show you exactly where. Here. Okay, there's the, if free speech is watching, that is the caravan park. It is literally on the river. Well, let me drop him. There's the caravan park. There's the river. There's the bridge. Right. And the search teams were down here. But that's how close we were. So they must, if they're searching further down the river, they're not telling the family, because the family said they didn't know any updates. They're not telling the family. They're not telling the media that they're searching here. Down here is where the river comes through. And just along here, we're going to keep going. Always traffic here. This is Stamford Bridge. This is the actual bridge. Now, oh, they've made this a lot better now, look. Okay, so this is where the police were. This is the River Derwent. That's where I took my shorts down there, right? Now, if we turn over, we go this way. Down here is where the search teams were. Down there. Caravan park's over here, behind there, and they were down here. So when we come back out again, I'll show you how far away we were. So they're down here, and Norton and Malton is all the way up here. So the police must know something that they're not saying, because why would they be looking further down the river? But everything from up here has to come past this area. So I'll be keeping a look. I say I'm probably going to go out, if not tomorrow, probably Monday, depending on the weather. Have a drive over. We might have a look down Stamford Bridge, or we might end up down, going over to Malton ourselves. Right, I'm going to end it here. What are people saying in chat? Let's have a look. Yeah, a caravan park again. They were at the caravan park. So what are people saying in chat? Bridget Blaine, I'm with you. I'm with you, darling. Yeah, please share, everybody. Please hit the like as well, because the algorithms, everything helps the algorithms if people are sharing and liking. It really does help, guys. There is lots of parallels. Something doesn't sit right with me either. It doesn't, and they're not. It's beautiful, Stephen. I think free speech has gone to bed. They are not telling us everything. Oh yeah, where's Rose? Oh, it's Saturday. I bet she's out raving, isn't she? Ah, Sid, I love you. Thank you. They knocked down all the King's Standing pubs and Circle Shopping Centre. Oh, really? Claire, in the group, they also mentioned the lady had a smartwatch. I am going to go looking in the group, Louise, Claire Louise, sorry. and see what's going on. There was not a caravan park. Yeah, there'll be closer caravan parks than that. That was just an example of where we know the police have been looking in the river, because like these people were on holiday staying in that caravan park, and they said that it came out the caravan and these police officers just come out the water, and they had no idea why until I told them, and they were mortified. I said, there's a lady gone missing just up the river, and she's like, oh my God, how far is the garage? This is what we need to know, don't we? Tink, hold on. One sec, guys, because apparently she was last seen heading towards the river from the garage. So if I put Norton, BP garage, Welton Road, right. Okay. BP garage, BP garage. Let's have a quick gander. It's not far. Okay, so there's the garage there. Let's see if it'll let us take the little man. Oh, what's going on here? It's crashed. Crashed. It's the internet. I'm using the wrong Wi-Fi. Look, it's crashed completely. Absolutely crap. I must be using the wrong router. I'm just telling out. I must be on the wrong router on my laptop. It's picking up a router from outside, which is why it's so bad. And not the one in the house. You okay, my George? It's totally crashed. Hello, George. Hello, gorgeous. Guys, can you still hear me? We're having a bit of a moment here. Can you still hear me? Thank you, English Buttercup. Just completely lost the signal again. What time of day, what time did they first report her missing? Another very, very good question. I don't know. Page unresponsive, exit page. Let's just close that down and we'll try again. Before we go. You okay, my George? Try again, guys. It's okay. Come here. Don't get timing nobody out. No. No. Right, give me. I'm just reloading it now. George is awake. My little snuffle monster. As you were. Try again, shall we, folks? He makes these really funny little noises. Oh, he's wide awake now. He's a wide awake boy. Hello, Mama. Kisses for Mama. Right, let's try again. Okay, the BP garage is here. Okay, so we're going to take the little man up over the road from the Lidl. There's the Lidl. I've drove past here so many times. They said it was heading towards the Lidl from the BK. This is Waltham Road. Okay, so the river from here. She was last seen walking down here past the Lidl. Now, here's the railway crossing. Just need to find out how far away the river is. There. Okay. So there's Waltham Road where she was last seen. She was heading towards, there's the River Derwent. And if you look here, it splits, look. It literally goes like that. And there's all shrubbery in the middle of it. Let me see if the little man will take us down here. No, it won't. Hold on. Okay, so won't let us go over there, but this is the river here where she was heading towards. Don't chew the remote, you munchkin. Come here. Come here, Georgie. Georgie. Cheeky. Yeah. Good night, Bridget, my love. So there's the river there. So she was not far at all from the river. I've just showed you the road is literally heading to the river. She come from up here. So it's very worse. Okay, George. All right, my love. Okay, I know. All right. Do you want to say hello to the viewers? Georgie. You might say hello now, I don't know. George, what have you got? No, that's not your cheek. You might do it, I don't know. George, Georgie, hello. Woof, woof. Hello. Oh, good boy. Did you hear that? Oh, I'm teaching him to say hello. Did you hear that? Oh, free speech is there. Hello. Told you we can talk, but this is George. She was going from the library and literally that was the river. You see how close the river was. Georgie. Hello, Mama. Georgie. Hello. Whoa. Bow wow. It's bow wow. It's bow wow. Anyway, there you go. He does make some very funny noises. I thought so. Right, okay. Let me. Apparently there is CCTV. I'm gonna go now because it's been on for over 2 hours, but I am gonna go a bit deeper into it. Let me see if I can find any more information out tomorrow. If I can, tomorrow night's news stream will get some more information on this. If there's not much going on, I'll do the news stream and I'll just give you an update on this and what's going on in the news. Monday, I will be somewhere looking, whether it will be up Norton way, up Malton, or whether it will be further down the river, somewhere between there and here, where we are. I'll go out looking and filming and seeing if there's anything going on, talk to some locals. Well, we're going to take the dogs out on Monday anyway, so we'll just, while we're out, we'll take the dogs out for a walk along the river. I need a map with all these pinpoints on. Yes, we do. We do, Tink. But at least now you guys are aware of this because people didn't know. So I've had to like start from the beginning and then, oh, Bridget, love. At least you're aware now of the basics of it. So when I do start going a little bit deeper, you know what I'm talking about because most people hadn't heard of it. Right, guys, let's all pray. Let's pray that Victoria is alive and well. She had to take a break for whatever reason, or, you know, she went off on her own accord and she's coming back. She's coming back. No, I appreciate that, everybody. Yeah, we'll go. But yeah, I just wanted to get us a bit deeper into it, Finola. You know, sorry, I didn't want to go deep into it tonight. I wanted to cover the basics. And let's just pray she's found. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. And please share, like, everything else to get this out there. And let's pray that they find Victoria. And I will help any way I can. I'll try and get some posters up because my town is not far. And she may be in the area. She may have come down to here. I didn't watch it, Candy, so I've not watched it yet, darling. I've been covering this case, this missing persons case. Thank you very much, Finola. Yeah, everybody, if you do pray, please pray. And like I say, the police have not put a helicopter out. They've not put one dog out looking for her. Candice, I don't think you probably, I'm not going to go through it now. You probably have to watch the show again. But there is a missing lady in not far from me, very similar to the Nicola Bulley case. Vanished by a river, belongings found. Someone said that they found a phone. I haven't heard that. I will. If I go, I'll be walking the dogs. I'll be with Al. And we'll just go. We go walking the dogs anyway in the countryside. So we'll just go over that side, you know. And we'll just take the dogs out for a walk and see if there's anything there. And while we're there, we'll get some posters. And thank you very much, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Thank you, Emma. Right. Good night, everybody. Good night. God bless. Victoria, if ever you hear this, please come home. Or if you can't come home, ring someone. Most people hadn't, Candice, darling. It's not mainstream media. I don't know why. Don't know why. She's been missing for 6 days now. Just vanished, walking towards a river. Vanished, 34 years old, 2-year-old daughter. Vanished out of thin air. And they found her belongings. Well, I found a cap, a bag, and her drinks by the canal, by the river. And the police were searching down by me on Thursday. Anyway, yeah, get some sleep, free speech. I know I'm knackered as well. Good night, everybody. God bless. Let's pray. Pray for Victoria and her family. Good night, guys. God bless.